Hey everybody, did you know that you can put other things in the rice cooker besides rice? Well, stick around and I'll tell you a little bit about what I do on a daily basis. I have here a bag of green lentils mixed with red lentils, some quinoa, and green peas. This just comes from the dry bulk section at Whole Foods or your nearest grocery store. Note that the quinoa all kind of sits at the bottom, so if you're going to do something like this, maybe mix it up a little bit, right? But this kind of caters to being busy and maybe lazy, but also to wanting to eat healthy. So, my rice cooker here, this is the Aroma brand rice cooker. More specifically, it is the model number ARC-914, D as in dog. So this rice cooker has a temperature and moisture sensor built into it, and it basically cooks perfect rice every time. So let's get down to brass tacks, as it were. Rice and lentils. All I do personally is I do 1 cup of the brown rice, and I do 1 cup of the mixture of lentils or whatever else you want to put in with your rice. The key is make sure you get something that is of equal cooking temperature and consistency as the brown rice. White rice cooks at a different temperature than brown rice and requires different amounts of water also. So you're going to use 1 cup of the rice, and then 1 cup of your lentil mix, and then 3 cups of your water, your best water. I use a purified water from my Royal Berkey filter, but it's up to you what water you want to use. So it's 2 parts dry mix and 3 parts water, all right? I rinse all of my items, my lentils and my rice, because sometimes, whether or not you know, there is, even if it's organic, like this all is, there still might be trace amounts of arsenic or other contaminants that you don't want. So make sure you rinse your product first before you put it into your rice cooker. These are all the different seasonings that I like to use, and you might be asking or thinking, am I gonna put all of that inside of here too? Yes, I put all of this, I put the rice, the water, all of my different seasonings. I'm not gonna tell you everything that I have here, but it's up to you what you want to put in there. And then I also put in some fresh garlic in there as well, minced up garlic. I use a little bit of grapeseed oil, or you can use olive oil or grass-fed butter or whatever you want so that the rice and lentils don't stick together. And then salt, I'm going to put in afterwards. I don't salt my rice beforehand, I salt it afterwards, because what is it saying? You can always add salt, but you can't take salt out, right? So I actually just got home, and you might see on this Aroma rice cooker it shows the number 2. I set this 7 hours ago. On this particular rice cooker, you can turn it on, you could set it to brown rice, and then you can delay the timer, which I love. So when I go to work, I can set this to start cooking at about an hour before I get home, because brown rice with the lentils takes about 1 hour to make, 45 minutes or so. So, since I just got home, I'll show you the mixture of rice and lentils and all that. So let me walk over and get my spoon, and I'm gonna walk behind the camera so I can take it off of the tripod. And here we go. So you see everything is perfectly cooked, and then it's all been seasoned with my onion granules, smoked paprika, thyme, chipotle, oregano, curry, turmeric, and nutritional yeast seasoning. If you're not familiar with nutritional yeast, and if you eat a lot of vegetarian meals like I do, there are a lot of really good benefits to having this. It's only 1 tablespoon per serving. That's not what you're here for, though. But so also too, why I do 2 scoops of dry product is because I want some more room to be in here so that I can stir everything around. So you see, everything is cooked perfectly. Nothing's really sticking or clumping together. And we are good to go. So now, you know, what I add to this, personally, I add some sauerkraut and some avocado. You can add literally whatever you want, but I've got this pot ready to go. I just live by myself, and this pot will last me, I think, for 4 to 6 portions. So that's like basically 2 days worth of food for me. And that cost me, I don't know, what, $2 or something like that. So that's that. You can cook other things in your rice cooker besides rice. Try it out, get your ratios right. And again, this has been Jay with another helpful tip and suggestion. If you like the work I'm doing here, it's God's work as far as I'm concerned, please hit the subscribe button in whatever corner it is and like the video, or just do whatever you want. Have a good day.